Hello everybody, welcome to the Olympic Stadium. This is where all the action is going to happen for all athletics events. We're going to have a little timekeeping tour today to show you what we're doing in terms of timekeeping. This time, due to the circumstances virtually, I hope you're going to get a little touch of it and a little sense of what we're doing. Please follow me, we're going to get right started. Enjoy the tour. These are the most important devices for the starter, the start gun and his headset. With the headset, the starter is going to be connected to the timekeeping room and to the broadcaster. So as soon as everyone is ready, the starter is going to be able to start the race. By pushing this little button, the microphone of his headset is going to be connected to the loudspeakers behind the blocks and to the sound system in the stadium. So everyone would hear the start command at the same time. On your marks, set. On your marks, set. This is the athletic start block. The athletes will be able to adjust the footrest according to their needs and their habits, putting it in front or in the back and adjusting the angle of the footrest itself. There's a little loudspeaker here in the back in order to hear the start command of the starter, and obviously also the gunshot. In athletics, rules say that after one false start, the athletes would be disqualified. So the technology in that block is crucially important in order to be able to measure these false starts. We do that with a little pressure sensor here in the back that measures 2,000 data per second and allows us to understand the power and the force that the athletes would put on the start block during the start process. So in case there is an increase of pressure before 1/10 after the gunshot, it would be considered as a false start, and the system, without a doubt, would be able to measure this information and call the race off in case of false starts. We're halfway on the home straight of the athletics events. We're measuring wind with this wind gauge, and this is crucially important because in case there is too much wind, records might not be homologated. For the very first time at the Olympics, we're going to have motion sensors and positioning systems for all track races in athletics. This little tag here is going to be put in the start numbers of the athletes, and we'll be able to measure their instant speed, acceleration, deceleration, position during the race in real time. All those information are going to be provided to athletes and coaches after the races, and also live information are going to be provided to broadcasters for them to include in their international broadcast through dedicated graphics. This is the finish line in athletics. This is where we will record all the results of all athletes crossing that line, and this is where history is being written. We have a lot of technology on the finish line. Photocells, they're used to stop the running time on TV and on the scoreboards in the stadium. This is an unofficial time. Official times, however, are measured with photo finish cameras only. We're having 3 of them installed: a main camera, a backup camera, and an infield camera in order to be sure that we can capture all angles of all athletes crossing the finish line, even in very close finishes. The photo finish camera is taking 10,000 pictures per second of that finish line. Combined and aligned through time, all of these images together will give us a very good understanding on who crossed the finish line first and won the gold medal. Omega is providing a lot of technology in order to provide its services as official timekeeper. One device, however, has remained the same through time. It's the last lap bell. The bell is being run in order to indicate the athletes when they have to give their last effort to perform the last round of their race. Welcome to Omega's timekeeping room in the Olympic Stadium at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. This is where all the information gathered from the field of play is coming together, where our timekeepers, alongside judges, are making sure all the results are being properly measured and officialized. It's a very quiet room during competition. There's a lot of pressure on the timekeepers. More than 1 billion of people are watching competition on TV, and everyone in here knows that we can't do any mistakes. Here's the photo finish image. That's where our timekeepers and the judges are making sure that the right time is provided to the athletes. They do that manually by positioning that line on the torso, on the frontest part of the torso of the athlete. They can zoom in the picture to make sure they get the best quality view on the frontest part of the torso, which is the place where the cursor has to be put and where the official time is going to be set. All right, everybody, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you need any additional information, feel free to contact our press office and we're going to be delighted to provide you any additional information. In the meantime, I hope I'll be able to welcome you personally the next time. And for these games, enjoy the show, enjoy the competition.